Okay, so getting started with my foundation routine, as you can see, I have terrible skin. I have a lot of redness and a lot of just awfulness. I actually don't make too much of an effort to cover that up. I don't use a lot of concealer because I don't like to put anything extra on my face. And the lighting's probably not so good, but I moved and I never really got a hang of lighting anyway, so sorry about that. But the foundation I use is the CoverGirl Nature Luxe in 305, and I just apply this with my fingers. Just kind of slap it on there. And then my next step would normally be to wipe my hands off on a washcloth, but I forgot to bring one over. Normally next I put on my blush, which is the Maybelline Dream Mousse Blush in Peach Satin. And let me get out my brush roll. For this I normally use the Eco Tools by Alicia Silverstone blush brush. And I just smile, pat it on. I don't wear very much of it at all. Just kind of. And then try to make sure I look even. And then I take my Rimmel Natural Bronzer, and this is in Sunlight, which, as you can see, I've had for a while. I've hit pan. It lasted me a long time though because I don't use very much at all. And then I just kind of find that spot and got a brush hair on my face now. Okay, and then before I go put any powder on, I take this brush, which is my, I got it from the allnaturalface.com. It's a little kabuki brush. And I take a little bit of my foundation on the back of my hand and buff it on the outer areas and on a little more of my chin. We kind of use this to buff over and blend everything out a little more. And then I take my Sonia Kashuk Bare Minimum Press Powder in Translucent Fair, and I use the Eco Tools Big Puffy Powder Brush, which, as you can see, I've also hit pan on this. I find a routine and I get stuck in it. The thing I'd have to say I change up most is my foundation, and that's because I have a hard time finding foundation that matches, but because I'm so pale. But this CoverGirl Nature Luxe, this is the best I've ever had. It matches, and I put this on over the blush. Which I'm not feeling like this is looking so great today. For some reason my blemishes are showing through a lot more. I don't know why that is, but. And after the powder, I normally take this brush, which is by Mira, and I bought this at Kroger's, and it's their mineral brush. says it right here in silver, which is kind of stupid. And depending on, I either use this Maybelline Expert Wear in Sweet Cinnamon, Rimmel Santa Rose, or if I want a stronger look, I use Papa Don't Peach by Too Faced, which is what I'm going to use today. I probably shouldn't because it's a little shimmery and I'm having some issues today with that, but oh well. So once I've got that back on, I just take the powder brush and whatever's left and kind of blend it out a little bit. And the reason I keep this in this box is because the case is a little flimsy and I keep everything all stacked up in a drawer, and I don't want it to like open or anything like that in the drawer, because that would make me sad. I take this Mary Kay angled cheek brush is what it says on it, and I use the Revlon Color Stay Mineral Finishing Powder in Brighten. And first, I normally take my powder brush and I kind of pat it all over my face to make me a little more glowy. Yeah, seriously, just like that. And then I do here, and I do the same kind of L shape that like this on both sides. And then I take the same brush and I put bronzer on it. And I know I put bronzer on twice, but this is the way I do it. And then I blend. Put it up by my hairline. And that is my everyday face routine. For eyes, I seriously am like really simple with my eyes for an everyday kind of thing. I take the NYX eyeshadow base in Skin Tone and just kind of slap it on there. And then Benefits Leggy. Eyeshadow, and I use a fluffy blending brush, and I put that all over the lid. And then I take a little bit. And then, surprisingly, I use either the blush I used, which this isn't the one I used Papa Don't Peach, but it never looks right if I use that one, or my bronzer. And I take the same fluffy brush after I wipe it off, and I go in around the edges. Like that. And then And then, God, I feel like the thing in Dude, Where's My Car? The, Takeout. Yeah. And then I take, Rimmel's Day to Night Glam Eyes mascara, and I use just the lengthening. Okay, and then for my lips, I take, where'd it go? I've lost it. Oh, I take Clean Start Smart Mouth Lip Shine, Shield Smooth Shine, whatever, and just kind of and that's it. That's my everyday face look. That's my face routine. Thanks for watching. Bye.